Hi, Galveston. Hi, I'm a cake diva. Oh, that's a cute name. Hi, Candy. Hi, DJ. Hello, hello, hello. Be divine. Going too fast, Carrie. Hi, guys. How are you all? How is everyone? Hi, hi, everyone. At Elderloo, thank you for joining. Hi. See Harmon. Hi, Tracy. Good morning. Hi, and my own my. How are you? Hi. Who's ever on YouTube? Talk to me. Hi, Gemini girl. Hi, Carefree. Welcome, Pasqualina. Your first day on Periscope with me. Hello. How is everyone? Everyone's good? Jeez, I know. If you mean, geez, the White House. Jeez. Good morning, Ray Ray. Oh my God. Everyone has a cousin named Ray Ray, right? Oh, that's Ray Ray. Jennifer, Jay, Jan, Sharon. Volume is low. I don't know. Let me just make sure because it's all of a sudden the volume is low. I'm not a fan of these iPads. I'm gonna tell you that much. The new iPads have a component that is not working for me. Laugh out loud. Everyone had a cousin named Ray Ray. Everyone had a cousin named Ray Ray. Oh yeah. Oh. Hi Blake. I fixed it. I put the mic on. You should be fine. I fixed it. My nose is twitching. Like Bewitched. Wait. Thanks so much. You're welcome, Sharon. All right, guys. What are we doing? What do we need to do today? The White House is in turmoil. President Trump has not spoken. Sarah Sanders has not given a press conference. Jim Acosta from CNN got fired from the White House. Melania is now firing people. Melania? Okay. John Kelly will be fired. That's not a prediction. It's not a prediction. He's just on the list. There's a list. He's on it. John Kelly will be fired. President, I love calling him president now. In the 2 years, I refused to call him president. But now, I like to call him president because he's crazy. Now, I want to call him president. All right? Hi, Claudine, honey. How are you? Orbs. I know. I actually saw the orbs myself. I was trying to figure out why the orbs, right? I was like, okay, why the orbs? Because they're more visible now. Well, it turns out I believe one of the women that take care of my sister, who's 27 years old. Oh, look at that big one right there. Mom passed away at when she was 18 years old. So I just think it's the mom's presence because there was just a situation and she was so cute. And one day I'll tell you guys the whole story, but she was so cute. Well, I'll tell you now. And she goes, I'm from the hood. And in the hood, we handle things different. And I was like, no, no. Today you're going to grow up. Today we're going to learn that our words are the most powerful thing we have available. Today we're going to use our brains and our intellect and our words, and we are going to fight. But we're going to fight in a way that it matters. We're going to fight in a way where if you want a legal case, you've got a legal case. We're not going to do hood shit. Not today. Not around me. So, I actually think it's her mom that's twirling around. I really do. My son saw it. He and his wife had come over, and he was like, "Okay, Mom, you got somebody in your house." And I was like, "Oh, okay, I believe that because the lights do flicker at night, right?" So I was like, "Male or female?" And he's like, "I can't tell you that. I just can only tell that it's a person." And when me and his wife were in the kitchen, there was three of us, although it was only two humans. And he said, when you walked out, there were two, right? So that's the first of many, I think, moms that are around me, because my daughter-in-law has lost both her mom and dad, and her dad as recently as May, and her mom 4 years ago. So, are there spirits around me? Yes, that's what the orbs are, I think. But I also think that because I'm a very loving person, and because I'm a protector of women and women's rights and dignity, and I advocate for women, and I advocate for the come up. And I'm not a fan of Jill Scott's public whatever thing she did. I'm not a fan of that because I don't want us to go that far back. But it is what it is. In any case, there are spirits around. And I'm okay with it. All right. Okay. So, Donald Trump is in turmoil emotionally. He is acting like my developmentally disabled sister. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon goes, I agree. They have a message and they're trying to communicate with you. Thank you. Donald Trump is having apparently full-on meltdown. So, for all of you red hats, all of you MAGA people, and all of you veterans that think Donald Trump is for you, he did not support you during Veterans Day. He stayed home. And he's actually, it's my understanding, the first sitting president since the ability to honor veterans that has not participated. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for America. I'm embarrassed for veterans. I'm embarrassed for women, although women fought back and took back their community, and that's why the House of Representatives is so filled up now with diversity, including gays. I'm proud of gays for fighting back. Oh, is there a bisexual? God, dog it, I meant to write it down. I think there's a bisexual and a gay first in the House or in the Senate. All right, I get confused. Also, there are still very many key races that have not been determined, like Arizona just went blue. Donald Trump also believes that who he has in the Senate are molds. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Do you know I use that in my readings? When I pray, I always say, whoever I'm praying for, I always say, God, this is your child. This is your love. This is your beloved. Woo! You must be psychic. Oh, you do know it. She's like, yeah, I do. Hi, baby doll shell. Yeah, it's unusual for me to go this early. However, the only reason why I'm on this early is because my car got towed last night. At Mel's Diner in Santa Monica, and there were no signs up. There were no signs up that said, your car will be... I know. Okay, so I was at a candle class last night. Okay, wait. Okay, guys. I'm coming out with my own candle line. So I was at a candle class last night. And I parked what I thought was by the building of the candle class. It turns out to be Mel's Diner, and it said Mel's Diner parking, but that's neither here nor there. There were no signs that said do not park here, or else you will be told like you expected. And I said to the manager, who's 19 years old, and I was like, you have to give me an opportunity to not care and to park. You have to let me know that if you do this, you're in trouble. You have to make signs visible. So trust and believe. I am taking them to small claims court to get back my $250. And I have to take that from my rent. So I said to the kid, I was like, let's just turn this around. You get told and you have to pay rent, but you could tell he lives with his parents, right? I was like, and you have to pay rent. How would that make you feel? And he goes, I would look for the signs. And I said, there's no signs. I would look for the signs too. There are none. Oh my God. It must be good to be 19. And that's fine. Because trust and believe, I will get my money back. There are just some things you have to fight, people. There are just some things you have to take the time out and fight. Oh, by the way, I've gone to small claims court before with an insurance company and won. You know why I won? I won because he kept insulting me. That's the only reason why I won. He kept insulting me in front of the judge. And so I went right back at him, and I had the audience in stitches. I call them my audience, the other people that were waiting to hear their cases. I call them my audience. I had them in stitches. The judge just liked me, and he was like, case dismissed. Okay, guys. This is the prototype of my new full-fledged candle line. This is the prototype. It's probably going to be this size. It's probably going to be clear glass because I like for the herbs to show. And it will come with the herbs already in it. This is the love version. What do you think? Can I have some hearts, please? Tell me what you think because I need to know. Good luck. Thank you, Sharon. Yay. Thank you. Now, there's going to be an option to get it fully loaded. Yes. Right, Claudine? You get it. Yes. Who don't love candles? Oh, but these candles are not just candles. These candles are magical. You see these orbs? See these things? Oh, they're going to have magic in them. These candles, this one is the love candle and money candle. And then Stephanie inspired me to make some health-based candles. So now I've got health products as well. I hate adding the spices. What do you mean? Oh, you don't like that part? You prefer it fully made? Because I was getting ready to say how much is the candle. I haven't decided, but I don't think it'll be much different than a candle kit. I don't think so. I think it should be like, I'm not about greed. I'm about getting the product to you, right? Okay, so I was gonna leave it as an option. So these are going to be called fully loaded, and the other option is to get the packet. You still get the candle, but you get the packet inside. So you have the option to do it for yourself or get the candle fully loaded. The candle kit is $25. So these are going to be the next. This is the prototype. What do you think? Does it smell good? Oh my God. Oh my God, it smells so good. You guys are going to be so. I like the option, right, Gail? Thank you. Fully loaded. Fully loaded. It's going to have my label, whatever that looks like. I haven't decided yet. On the candle, it's going to have my label. On the box, I haven't decided any of this yet. I'm still like processing it. That's going to be cute. I know, right? Can I tell you something? My dream. Remember, I kept talking to you guys, and I was like, I should contact, candle people because, in any case, this is better rather than, give what I'm trying to create, which is more magical. It's not just a candle, it's like magic. It's like magic. It's like change your life magic. Love that it's loaded. Fully loaded. Charged and ready. Charged and ready to bring about what you need, which will still include the parchment paper, which will still include, no, will still include the parchment paper. I'm thinking I can wrap the parchment paper around here and then put it in. Do you know what I mean? Let me see something. All right, I don't see the parchment paper right now, but doesn't matter. Okay, but do you guys get it? If we don't create a reality, it will not come. Congratulations. And then I saw this show. I saw this show where this woman goes around helping businesses, and then she was talking about co-packers. And so I was watching the show, and I was like, okay, God, I need a co-packer. Like, if I create a candle, I need a co-packer that will help mass produce the candles. Well, this place will put in my herbs, not my herbs. I'm going to ask them if they can do the herbs, but it doesn't really matter because I can do it myself. Probably better if I did it myself. My oils, my intended oils. It's not just does it smell good. It's the correct oils that bring money and love to you. It's the correct flowers that bring money and love to you. Okay? And none of this is a secret. I share it all the time. The only difference is that it's going to be my own candle line. Sorry. They took a label off for something else. I don't care. I'm thinking the box can be black, or there's another type of brown box, and I think I might choose the brown box. I'm trying to figure everything out. And then there's a white box. I'm not a fan of the white box. No racism involved, people. Don't go there. I just like uniqueness, and I think the brown box, which felt the brown box looked something like this, and it looked economically friendly to the brown, so I might choose the brown box. In any case, I'm gonna start my own candle line. So thank you. All right. Okay, hold on. I know. Well, it's okay, I think, because I have to go by what boxes they have available, but I can always check into it. But I was thinking the labels will be purple. Oh, a purple box would be nice. Okay, stop it. Just stop it. You're getting me excited now. The design, you're making me excited. This is sex to me. This is sex. Oh, yes. This is orgasmic. Oh, yes. It's not me. God gave us sex, people. It's not me. All right. Hi, Apollinia. The black box definitely symbols everything, and we grab what we need from the universe and leave the rest. Thank you. Oh, my God. Hi, Betty. Yes, it is. It's orgasmic. Hi, Miss Stephanie. I talked about you just now. I talked about you. I said you inspired the health candles. So that's going to be the next product. I can believe it. You got purple hair. Yes, I got purple hair. Oh, by the way, okay, I talk too much. It's supposed to be a full-fledged reading. All right. You guys are going to get a big reveal with my hair. Big reveal. It's coming up this week, I think, or Saturday. Darn it. I got to decline. Hope that wasn't important. Darn it. All right. What are we doing? Oh, Trump. Also, I was talking to Jason last night, and some of you know Jason, some of you don't know Jason. Jason is in many of my videos. He's the one with the really long beard. I was talking to Jason last night, and thank you, Stephanie, for inspiring me to do the health candles. Which last night I was sleeping. I came up with this really good name for all the candles, the health candles, and then I forgot it. I literally have to be in, because Spirit talks to you in the middle of the night, by the way. Spirit always talks to you in the middle of the night, and they usually talk to you from 3 o'clock on. Try to go to sleep. Try to tell Spirit, help me to remember later. I need to go to sleep. Don't let them wake you up. They like to don't let them do that to you, okay? Just be like, okay, got you, Spirit. Got to go to bed. I'm tired. So, Stephanie, this is going to be called Fully Loaded. And that's one option. And the second option is to have it plain and the herbs in packets for you to do it yourself when you're ready. So, Jason, I go to Jason for counseling. Because as much as you all need me and have me help you with your lives, which I appreciate, and email me for your own personal readings at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. That's psychic Tracy, Tracy Brown @yahoo.com. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 50,000. And please follow. Okay, so, and comment and like and share. You know, sharing is very important. I think sharing is probably the most important. All right, so what am I saying to you? Oh, Jason. So I go to counseling for Jason every Wednesday. And last Wednesday, my son borrowed my car. And although I was disgruntled about it in the beginning, I always talk to Spirit. I always hear Spirit, and Spirit was like, give him your car. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I was like, okay, come get the car tomorrow. And so I Ubered to Jason, which didn't cost me much. It cost me like $11 to Uber to him. And I was like, oh, that's very cheap. So I'll just Uber back. And then Jason insisted. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Thank you. Everyone needs a little counseling there, right? Oh, I'm a big fan of counseling. And by the way, I need the type of counseling that feels good to me. Jason is also a metaphysician, metaphysically inclined. We like to call ourselves metaphysicians, right? Okay. I think I just made that up, though. In any case, so I need the type of counseling that makes me feel good, all right? That where people understand my spirit. That when I say to Jason, okay, so Spirit talked to me last night. Jason goes, what did Spirit say? Not someone that goes, huh? What happened with Spirit? That's called schizophrenia. Darn it. I think I need to get this call. No. I can't. This is the problem that I have with my life. God, I need an extra phone just to talk in case somebody... All right, I can't. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I got other things to do with my life. In any case, what am I trying to say to you? Oh, I can't wait to talk to her. Okay, everybody's sending me messages. So I get to Jason. I Ubered there, and I get to Jason, and in the counseling, he's like, where's your car? And I was like, oh, my son took my car. And he goes, oh. I was like, I'm just going to Uber home. And he goes, take the train. I was like, what? Because he's in Santa Monica. I'm in Los Angeles. He goes, take the train. And I was like, huh. I was like, it might be nice to take the train because it's so hard driving all the time. And it's not like I have a man in my life, so I'm not in a passenger seat where I can just enjoy the ride. I'm the driver. I'm the man in my life, right? I hate to say that, but it is what it is. And let me tell you, I handle my business. So don't worry about me. I handles my business. But I never had the luxury of just being a girl, right? And being in a passenger seat, right? And so Jason goes, take a car. Take the train. And I was like, okay, I will. So I take a leisurely walk to the train. It can be very stressful, right, Gail? Miss Independent, right? Miss Stephanie, I'm Miss Independent, right? So I walk, and when I walk, I was telling Stephanie last night, when I walk and I'm in a happy place, this is how I walk. Seriously, walking down the street in my world, very, very happy. And this is the way I was walking, just with the pep in my step and just really happy when I passed this candle place. And I was like, I've got all the time in the world, which I didn't. I had a class to teach. Wait, was that maybe that wasn't a week. It was the week prior before I taught the class. No, I had a class to teach. Well, I can't remember, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so I go into this place, and then it's an awkward looking place. It's a warehouse, and it's awkward looking, right? And it had all these candles and all these oils and stuff. And I was like, what is this place? In any case, I took the class yesterday, and it's where I discovered that I could create my own candle line. How fascinating would that be? Okay, I'm over myself, just so you know, and I'm trying to get these out before Christmas. So I'm already over myself. Invest in yourself, because the candles that I want you all to embrace is for you. It's for you, your money, your love of thyself. And I talk about this all the time. If you want love, you have to change. Okay? All right. Yay. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Thank you, DeServes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm over myself. Trump. Can we please talk about Trump? So, Melania is now firing people. Good for you, Melania. You know, you people have to walk about in the world later. Like, the presidency is not going to last forever. You people have to walk about the country and other countries. Other countries don't like America at this stage of the game. There are people that are like, no, I'm not going to America. No. No, we're better off right here. In poverty. In their own personal wealth. You know, America's not looking so good. So don't worry about the borders, people. Don't come. Don't worry about the borders. Don't come. This is terrible here. Terrible. If you knew the anxiety that we wake up to every single morning with the president that we have, if you knew what we went through, you wouldn't come. Not the caravan. The caravan needs to come. They're just suffering in a totally different kind of way. You know? So I don't mean anyone that is really suffering with the regime in a country that would hurt and tear apart whole families. You guys have a right to save your lives and save your children. Everybody else stay in your own countries. It's better. Your own countries are better than us. Better leaders than us. We can't even keep a cabinet, which is why I'm doing this reading, because I want to see, since the midterm elections and since Trump is having a temper tantrum and he's like a 5-year-old and he's like my sister, mentally, developmentally delayed, acting like he is capable. God, my sister could do a better job. I'm telling you. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more people are going to get fired? By the way, you want to watch this shit fest? You want to watch this shit fest? Mueller has not started yet. You want to know why Trump is upset? Because the House rules. Do you understand? And he doesn't even trust the Senate. He doesn't trust the new people that came in from the Senate. He thinks some of their votes are going to shift with the House of Representatives, which it might. He does not have the loyal, white, 70-year-olds support because the Senate might be 50-50. Old white guys and new gay women, blah, 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 whatever. Get out of here. Get out of here. We will have a new America. And by the way, this isn't about race. This is about a culture that needs to go away. Okay, like 40 years in the desert. Remember what God said? He's like, everybody's got to die. When y'all leave this desert, there will not be anyone alive that crossed that river, the ocean, the Nile. Wait, what was it? The parting of the sea. All right? It's about a culture that has kept so many people back, that won't allow women to have abortions as a choice. 100 women, congresswomen, walked in, both red and blue. And that's where Trump is having his problem. Now, and there's still some elections not being decided. All right. Do you realize I'm not even politically inclined? It's not even my game. He's done. Right, Gio? He's done. We need diversity. I'm so proud of all the women, the Muslims, the gays, the blacks, the Indians. There's 2 Native American Indians. Why? Why did it take so long? Oh, I'll tell you why. Because it's been a white America. And that's not being racist, people. It just has been. There are people that didn't even know they had the right to run. You know what they did with the Native Americans? Religious people took them from their families and put them up in boarding school. Because the religious people, white America, also the religious people, thought that was the best thing for Native Americans, to remove them from their families. Which means you're teaching me what I'm allowed to do. Did they ever get an education that they could be congressmen and congresswomen? Think about it, people. Probably not. And imagine the history that they got. Imagine a history. Was it a real history? Reminding them that they came over and killed their own people? No. You know what they did instead? They brought liquor to the community. They made many of them alcoholics, just like they brought drugs to the community. And made many black communities drug addicts. So we don't think anymore. Think about it. So when Jill Scott thought it was okay to take that mic and do whatever she was doing, I don't know, Jill, maybe it wasn't okay. Maybe we've suffered enough. And our sexuality as black women gets exploited way too much. So good for you, Jill. But you don't represent me. All right. This is taking way too long. I got to go pick up my car. Harmony, power, self-confidence is in my past position. There will be no more harmony, period. This will go on for, saying 3 months here, but I really feel like it's going to be longer. All right? Also, President Trump has no heart. Every time he gets upset, he's going to annihilate something financial. Something financial is going to get hit. Mystery, magic, and excitement. The way I'm getting mystery and magic more than anything, because I'm getting enchanted forest, right? So the White House is kind of like walking in and not knowing what's behind this tree or that tree. Have you ever grew up with old fairy tales where you go into the forest and something springs out at you? Oh, yes. There's so much secrecy behind one door. There's so much yelling and screaming that you just don't know what the conflict is. And there's so much excitement. I actually see either people running away or running to. There just seems to be a lot of cross running, either running from so that they don't get caught in the crossfires. I think sometimes some low level employees will pass um, President Trump and he will just look at them and go, "Get out of here, you're fired. I don't like your outfit, you're fired. Why are you wearing that button? You're fired." I think he's doing stuff like that. And then I think he turns around later and he goes, "I was upset. Don't fire that person. I was just upset." So I just think they never know like what's going on. There will be a major transformation. There will be a major transformation coming. And I think this is America. This is what I think. I think this is America. Once the transformations hit, and feeling whole again, I don't think we're going to feel it for the next 7 months. It could be 7 weeks, maybe. Okay, I'll just say from 7 weeks to 7 months. But I think the first 3 months leading into the new year is hell. Again, there's something here about money in my past position, all right, and needing his grubby hands on the money. I do think that this represents the White House. Um, Not only do I think this represents the White House, I think this also represents the building where the Senate and the House of Representatives are also housed. Um, oh man, a lot of movement, a lot of changes, a lot of decisions. All right. Um, I also think that something is coming in terms of Melania and Trump. I think that I think Melania is being paid well to stay there, but I also think she's getting tired of the antics, and I don't think she can afford, or she finally understands that she is probably in danger even at the White House. I still see a separation of sorts, an early separation, like where Melania goes first. She leaves before Trump. And so many people are right now suffering in silence, right now. But I also, this to me represents America, and America that is hopeless, a hopeless America. All right. Um, I get the death card. Remember, I'm looking to see how many people get terminated. I get the Three of Cups. I get the Sun card. I get the Emperor, which is Trump. He will be leaving the White House, period. Yeah, I think that tweet wasn't her tweet. That's a good point that you made. I believe that too. Um, I think Trump is going to leave America, and I think he's going to do it as a sacrifice for something, not for America. He does not care about America. I think America gets victory, not just in the midterm elections, but we're going to be able to see victory. I think Trump is standing in his mind like this, confused, ready to annihilate who he can, but may not be able to. This is the level of crazy in the White House. All right. In other decks, that's the Devil card, which what Trump represents. I get Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, and I get the Two of Cups, which is a new order. Keep saying two people are going to come in. Keep saying that. And I think I'm still going to stick to that. It keeps saying two people, two Conrads. At first I said three, and then I reduced it to two. And here's why I said three. At first I thought it was going to be Obama, Bush, and Clinton. But there's this whole big campaign against Clinton. It's this firestorm of campaign against President Clinton that with the Me Too, I don't think he can walk back in and help salvage this country. So as of lately, I've reduced it to two, and two people that just really like each other. And I think there's going to be a new temporary um, order until the November 20 elections. And I'm going to stick to that. I really feel like that's going to happen because Trump is just going to leave. He's just going to leave. Like, especially when his children turn his back on him. We talked about this in another video. So, how many people are going to get fired, though? How many can Trump fire? So, I get two twice. I get two twice. And up here, I get two again. 7, 8, 9, 9, 7, 8, 9, 9. I get 9 3 times. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for an extra number there. But I get 2 twice. Let me see what else could add up to 2. 10, 11, 12. That's 3, 2, 8, 6, 2. This is 19. 9, 10 is 1. All right. 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 4. No. Okay. I'm going to do it this way because people are showing up. I'm going to do it this way. So, because people are showing up, I'm going to do it by way of my cards, right? So, let's push that back. Let's get rid of this. My candle. Put it up here. It's my cucumber water, guys. Let's get rid of this candle. Okay. So, I get a man, probably Kelly. I get a woman. I don't care who she is. I get another man that has a big mouth, probably. I get an emotional man. This might be Sarah Sanders. This could be a black man or somebody to do with finances. That's what it is, somebody to do with finances. And then I get Trump very, very happy, which gives me back to the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 5 huge people that are leaving. And I get 4 minor people. And I'm going to stick to the number 9. Yeah, but Ben Carson is really quiet. If you notice, Ben Carson doesn't make any waves. It could be Ben Carson. If I were to choose, if this I were to say we're a black person, which doesn't have to be, I think it's a finance person. But why don't we just throw Ben Carson in because it's good to throw Ben Carson in. Thank you about the cucumber water. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And by the way, I slice it, with the fruit slicer or vegetable slicer. They're just long slices. And pack your refrigerator up with water in advance. That way you just have it ready. Just take the whole case and just put it in. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. And I think 5 people are going to go before January, before the new Congress convenes. I think 4 people after that. All right. I also think that there are 3 low-level people that are going to get fired. When I mean low-level, like Sarah Sanders to me is a lower level, not necessarily big cheese to me. And the reason why I say that is because I think these people have public responsibility, not like speaking for the House. 3 women, I feel like, are just going to follow each other out. Just if one goes, then 2 will follow. But I also think, okay, so once this tirade goes down, 3 women will either speak up and crumble Trump even more. All right? 3 women will not take this line down. All right? They're showing me also 3 women. One of them is exhausted. One of them can't take it. One of them cries all the time. And one of them is there because she just needs the money. Once again, Trump, women will crumble you. Just like in the midterm elections, women crumbled Trump. And ironically, suburban women. And remember I said the women were going to go vote with their husbands and they were going to be like, sure, yeah, I'm voting Republican, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. And they went behind and they voted what they felt in their heart. Remember I said that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right, guys. I got to go pick up this car. I got to go. Who loves you? Thank you for listening to my rants before the reading, but you know you always get a good reading. Email me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. I got to be honest with you. Auntie Maxine Waters is ready, and she's ready to handle his finances. And that's why he is in a conniption fit right now. Because he knows the house has him by the balls. Have a good day, Tracy. Thank you, honey. Gosh darn it, I missed the reading. Oh, Stacy, it's a good one. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. All right. I love you all. And take your anxiety pills because he's driving us crazy. Is anybody else in like... The East Coast gets the information and the West Coast wakes up to what happened? What? And it already happened? I literally lay in my bed and I go, I turn on to Good Morning America, and Good Morning's like, breaking news, Good Morning America. I was like, oh my God. I can't even get out of bed until I watch Good Morning America. It's the first thing I do to figure out how do I handle my anxiety with this president. Thank you, Tracy. Constant anxiety. I know, Crystal. Bye, women rule. Oh, yes. Time to take back our goddess power. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is going to be an amazing Congress. Amazing. These are going to teach our young girls, our 15, our 19, our 25-year-olds, to step up and be who we were always supposed to be. Men told us we weren't allowed. So thank you, Jill Scott, for taking us 10 years, 30 years backwards. Screw you, Jill Scott. Screw you. We got things to do. We got goddess energy. We got girl power. Thank you, Stacy. Historic Congress. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Who rules? Oh, Beyonce. Who runs the world? Am I singing it right? Is that the right tone? Who runs the world? I'm going to play that when I get back in my car. When I get my car back, I'm going to play that. We do. Yes, we got it. We did it. Suburban white women, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We really stuck together this time, right? Love you. Email me for your own personal reading, psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. All right. Oh, Stacy, I'm starting my own candle line. We run the world. I can't stop. I just can't stop today. I'm so happy. Love you, YouTube.